Cello, 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 everybody. Come on in, come on in. Cello, cello. I want to thank God for waking me up another beautiful, fine Monday morning. It is the 5th of January. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, guess what? Hey, boy, let me tell you, y'all better be careful out there. Better be careful. Hey, let me tell you something. All of this cyberbullying, mm-hmm. Hey, check out. This is what's going on in France.
10 are convicted of cyberbullying France's First Lady. This article is by Ségolène Lestratic and read by an automated voice. 10 people who falsely claimed that Brigitte Macron, France's First Lady, was born male, were found guilty on Monday of online harassment. The 8 men and 2 women, 3 of whom were tried in absentia, were given a range of sentences. One received a 6-month jail sentence. Other punishments stretched from mandatory online harassment awareness training to an 8-month suspended jail sentence. The court also fined each €600 and ordered them to contribute to a total of €10,000, about $12,000, in compensation to Ms. Macron. 5 of those convicted were also barred from using the social media platform involved in the case, X, for 6 months. They were tried after posting messages and photos on social media that wrongly suggested that Ms. Macron, the wife of President Emmanuel Macron of France, was born a boy called Jean-Michel Trognu, the name of her older brother. The 7 defendants tried in person denied wrongdoing, variously saying their posts were either meant in jest or constituted legitimate debate. Only one apologized. The case was seen as a symptom of a toxic online culture in which growing numbers of internet users, driven by resentment of mainstream leaders and distrust in mainstream news media, are increasingly drawn to conspiracy theories and false information. Mr. Macron has cited the case to amplify a broader campaign against misinformation, which includes a contentious proposal to issue certifications that differentiate professional news networks from other websites. The Macrons have often been the subject of such misinformation since Mr. Macron successfully ran for president in 2017, in part because of their 24-year age gap. Ms. Macron, 72, met her husband when he was 15, and she was his 39-year-old drama teacher, married with 3 children.
Oh my God.
She later divorced her first husband and married Mr. Macron in 2007. The claims, once a feature of fringe discourse, received global prominence last year after being circulated by an American right-wing podcaster, Candace Owens. Her posts were among those shared by the people convicted on Monday. Ms. Owens, who has repeatedly stood by her claims, is not a party to the French proceedings. The Macrons are separately suing Ms. Owens for slander in the United States, in the second of 5 lawsuits that the couple or their relatives have filed against people who have spread rumors about their family. The 10 people convicted at the Paris trial were aged 41 to 65, according to evidence read out in court during the trial. Some of their comments suggested that the Macrons' relationship amounted to pedophilia, prosecutors said before the trial. 3 of the defendants have been identified by prosecutors as the main instigators because of their large social media followings. Delphine Jégus, 51, who was also sued for slander by Ms. Macron and her brother in a separate case, received a 6-month suspended sentence, as did Bertrand Schaller, 56, the owner of an art gallery in Paris. Aurélien Pourson-Atlin, 41, a former publicist turned novelist who had tens of thousands of followers before his account was disabled, was given an 8-month suspended sentence. All 3 were also ordered to undergo online harassment awareness training and were barred from using X for 6 months. During the trial, most of the defendants said they had no idea that what they considered light-hearted banter about the presidential couple could land them in court. They insisted that the debate over Ms. Macron's identity and the nature of the couple's relationship was legitimate. Ms. Macron did not appear during the trial. In an interview with the police in 2024, read out in court, she spoke of the negative impact that the bullying had on her and her relatives, and said that she felt the claims were intended to hurt the president. Her daughter Tiffin Ozir said during the trial that the bullying had seriously affected her mother. Not a week goes without someone talking to her about it, Ms. Ozir said. That means she can't ignore what people say about her, not even for a day. Speaking in November, Mr. Macron said he and his wife had felt helpless when targeted by cyberbullies. It goes on and on. People see it. There are fools who think it's true, and then it wears you down, he said. Asked about the verdict in a TV interview on Sunday, Ms. Macron said it was one of several cases she was battling in court. After that, I have another one against the two women who are messing with my family tree by claiming that I am a man, she said, referring to Ms. Jagus and a second defendant, Natalie Ray. Both were found guilty of slander in a separate case last year after the two women posted a 4-hour video in which some of the claims were initially made. That conviction was overturned on appeal in July, and the case is likely to be heard by France's highest appeals court this year. A birth certificate is no small thing, Ms. Macron said. You don't mess with that. Anna Castellane contributed reporting.
Well. Hey, Joshua. How are you? Well, check this out. Hey, she started dating that boy when he was 15 and she was his teacher. What do they call that over here in the United States of America? Whoa. Now, that claim could be true, allegedly. I mean, if she met him when he was 15 and she was his teacher, oh my goodness, wow. I think they've sent some teachers to jail here in the United States of America that have went with their students. So they weren't concerned about her being a teacher, dating a 15-year-old, divorcing her husband and marrying him, as they was about the her gender. Wow, that's really messed up. So really you weren't concerned that you dated him when he was 15, but you were concerned about the gender. Oh Lord, I can't make this stuff up, but they do. Well, y'all better be careful with all of this cyberbullying. Looks like people can sue now. So y'all be careful when y'all want to talk about people and attack them. Be careful out here. Hey Joshua, how are you doing? Anyway, everybody have a great day. This is just a quick show. Be careful. This cyberbullying, they're starting to really prosecute people. Well, they did it in France. I don't know about the United States, if what they're going to start doing, but I do know people that have been cyberbullied and have pressed charges on people. But be careful, you know. Just remember, you don't know these people behind the keyboard. You ain't never met them. Some of them lying to you. Some of them don't even show their real face. Just remember that. Everybody have a great day. Remember, be careful.